Blueface is facing more legal issues. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Blueface is still in some hot water, and the hot water might get a bit hotter. The Thotiana rapper, who's currently been locked up since early last year for a violation, has an interesting defamation case on his hands. Check out the write-up. According to My News LA, the case filed by Jacqueline Martinez in December 2023 escalated after Blueface failed to respond. In April 24, the court ruled in Martinez's favor, awarding her nearly $125,000, a figure that has since climbed to roughly $129,000. This decision underscores the urgency of Blueface to address the matter. He must act to prevent further financial consequences, including potential deductions from his music royalties. Martinez is pursuing her claim through major rights organizations including BMI and the American Society of Composers, Authors and Publishers, otherwise known as ASCAP. On October 16th, she filed a motion asking the court to assign the royalties owed to her directly, with a hearing set for December 9th. The lawsuit centers on allegations from Martinez, who claims she is the mother of a child linked to another rapper, Soulja Boy. Initially seeking $10 million in damages, Martinez accuses Blueface of making defamatory statements about the child's paternity. She maintains that these remarks cause significant emotional distress, including ongoing depression and anxiety. Yeah fam, so Blueface in trouble again for talking maybe a bit too much, and also in trouble for not responding to this lawsuit initially. This reminds me of the whole situation with Nicki Minaj recently, where she's potentially going to lose her LA home for not responding to a lawsuit as well. What is it about these rappers that are playing with the law like this? You get a lawsuit, you better handle it, because all it's going to do is escalate. It's not going to run away, it's not going to go away, it's not going to disappear. But this comes after Blueface, who's been locked up for quite a while now, there's been talk or rumors that he could be released as early as next month. He was eligible for parole from December, but that's pushed up to November. Reason why, I don't know. But his mother, Oleezeh, was on record saying that she believes that he'll be out in the next few days. But she said that about a week ago. So that's obviously inaccurate information. But she spoke and she said this about her son recently. He's doing well. He's doing his push-ups and sit-ups and preparing to come home, she told the outlet. I get to talk to him a couple times a week. Talks to the kids. He's excited about coming home and getting to work and being a dad and picking up where he left off. So positive words from Oleezeh regarding Blueface not too long ago. But strangely enough, she's also said some quite odd things about her son that sounded kind of negative. She had previously discussed Blueface's incarceration on Instagram Live, suggesting that his prison time is karma for how he's treated her over the years. She said, they're not sitting in jail for no other reason than disrespecting their mama. And they know that, she insisted. They know how God feels about me. They know how God works about me, because they know I'm not gonna put nothing before God or before them. Yeah fam, so she said that on live, so maybe she had a few too many drinks before going live. That's a weird thing to say. Your son is locked up because of how he treated you. His crime that he's locked up for has nothing to do with you. But I genuinely believe Oleezeh just likes to say things just to get in the news. For example, her saying her son will be out in the next few days was all just for attention, all just to get people thinking about Blueface, talking about Blueface. So maybe she's doing it for his benefit as well. But when it's totally inaccurate information like he's going to be out in a few days, who does it really benefit besides her name getting rolled around online? And any information like that would have definitely come out from Wack 100's mouth at some point, or he would have posted it on social media. But Blueface is 28 years old. He's been locked up for about a year and a half. He'll definitely want to get out there, get his career back on track. I know Wack 100 has said that he's got a big plan for when Blueface eventually is released. But now he's got to face this whole defamation case, losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in this case, which is bad enough. But once they start talking about taking your royalties out from your music, that's when it's a whole different story, because that's long-term money that we go into this female. I know the word is out there that Blueface was with this female at the same time as Soulja Boy, or around the same time. I wonder if this is linked to why Soulja Boy and Blueface had their issues about a year or so ago, where they were beefing online. Blueface went to meet him in some place to have a fight, and Soulja Boy didn't actually show up.
Soulja, where you at, man? Soulja, this where you from, man? How I'm here before you. Hey, you seen Soulja Boy, bro? Nah. Soulja Boy said he from over here. You seen Soulja Boy over here? Man, that's crazy. Yeah. That's why I'm right here, dead homies, solo, schoolyard. Where's you at, bro? You seen Soulja Boy around here? Soulja Boy, huh? You don't know who that is? Over. All right. I'm trying to. Hey, bro. If you see Soulja, tell him I came. We're looking for him. All right.
All right. What's your name?
My name Blueface.
Blueface.
Yeah.
All right.
Schoolyard.
Blueface.
Soulja Boy. Tell him Blueface from Schoolyard Crip came over here looking for him.
All right.
All right.
It's always over a female, isn't it? But the funny thing is, I think Blueface wouldn't have even lost that case. I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think he'd have lost that case if he had just shown up to court and acknowledged the lawsuit. Because from what I read, he was doubting the paternity of the kid that she claimed was Soulja Boy's, I believe. And she said that's defamation, and she suffered depression and anxiety since then because of that. And surely that just comes under freedom of speech, as long as he wasn't saying it too much. We just seen the whole Drake and Kendrick UMG situation, and the judge literally dismissed the case for freedom of speech. Maybe Blueface was doing it on a live or on an interview, and it wasn't in music, because if it was music, it'd be down as freedom of speech and artist creativity. But if he's just going around tweeting and posting it online, the paternity of this kid could be anybody's, whatever, I can see why a judge would rule in her favor. But we'll never know, because Blueface allegedly didn't acknowledge the lawsuit at all. But the amount of times Blueface is in the news at the moment, I think his release will be imminent in the next month or so. I don't think it's a coincidence that his name is coming up a lot in the news. Obviously, he's eligible for release in November, but that doesn't mean it's going to be granted and he'll be released. But free the guy, man. He's got kids out there. He's got a career to revive. With the amount of people interested in hearing about him, I don't think it'd be very difficult to get his career back on track anyway. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for just a few dollars a month, you can support the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion. Peace and love.